been a week or two since the last video I made, and we've been just really working at the car. Haven't had a lot of time to work on it, but getting things done, and boom! Motor's in. So that's a refreshed motor. Still kept my brother's same turbo setup. It's a Garrett 30 something or other, I don't remember exactly. And pulled the all-wheel drive transmission out of my car. It's currently in here now, so my transmission that I built last year is now my brother's transmission, all-wheel drive. And of course, with the all-wheel drive transmission, you also need a new flywheel, so we've put an ACT Streetlight flywheel in there with his ACT 2600 pressure plate and clutch disc from before. So he should be good to go for clutch. And we've just done a lot of cleanup on the motor. All new gaskets pretty much everywhere. This thing had a lot of oil leaks, and that's one thing I can't stand is oil leaks. Fixed a bunch of wiring in the car. Like the wiring here for the alternator and oil pressure sensor was all mangled up. Not quite finished, but I've got it rewrapped up to here, tucked a bunch of stuff. We've powder coated the motor mounts. A lot of little things. Still got a lot of little things to do, but anyways, the motor and all-wheel drive transmission are officially back in the car. Didn't bother filming that because everybody's seen that before. There's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to go about that. Well, I already did a first startup video, and car started great. Within a couple cranks it started right up. Fresh motor, transmission, everything. And my phone corrupted it. So, this isn't a first start video, but car's cold. It's all back together. Still got a few little tweaks to do. We got to roll the fenders and whatnot. But I guess you need a cold start of some sort. So next on the list of things to do on the all-wheel drive conversion is we need an exhaust on this thing. I've already had the neighbor over here complaining once, so I like to be a good neighbor and not necessarily comply, but just, you know, make peace in the neighborhood. We'll put a muffler on here, and after that, if it's still too loud, that's his problem. Anyways, so if we get under the car, under the motor, I don't know if you can see it, right about there, there's a V-band clamp off the turbo, and we need to make our way all the way to the back. So, and I also installed the all-wheel drive heat shield, just so that's there. Started a downpipe. It's not bad for flux core welds, is it? And this gets me just past the transfer case, so now I'm going to continue on and continue it out to the back. Okay, I got the first section on so you can see what we're working with here. Got the V-band clamp up ahead, got a flex section, curve around just a little bit to get around the transfer case, and then we'll follow back. Got to put the wideband sensor in here because the plug is already at the rear O2 location, and then we'll continue on to the back. Now, I guess we could have bought a catback for this car, but my brother's already getting pretty high on his budget for this year, so we're just gonna use some 3-inch aluminized tubing and build our own. Someday down the road you can get something different, but this will make it passable. And we've got a muffler that looks sort of stockish, so hopefully that gets him by without too much issues with the law. And we'll see how it sounds. Alright, so right about here is where my phone decided to be a piece of crap and actually corrupted the rest of the video footage. So I don't have any video of putting the rest of the exhaust together, but I did snap a few pictures and I'll post these up here. You can see I finished welding it up, gave it a little quick coat of flat black barbecue paint, and it turned out pretty good. I think so. Anyways, my brother likes it and the car sounds pretty good. So until the next episode, please like and subscribe and keep checking back for updates. See ya.